Case from Q101. You know, I do these interviews at Case 4 where we talk to young, emerging artists, sometimes respected artists, but a lot of times I like them young. I like getting my claws in them early, and young rising sons are no different. Normally, sometimes I'll invite them into the lounge where it's just me and them. Sometimes I go to the venue and it's just me and them. But baby, this was live from the Q101 lounge, an interview with Young Rising Sons, a handsome band. They've toured with Weezer, they've toured with the 1975, and they've talked to me. So I hope you enjoyed my conversation. This is A Case For Young Rising Sons. Oh my goodness, thank you all for coming today. It is a pleasure, it is a privilege. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's bring out Young Rising Sons.
Just us being clumsy as hell.
How we doing, guys?
We're great.
Good,
We're great.
good.
How y'all doing?
Good. Everybody doing good? Yeah. Thank goodness. Yeah. Real quick before we get started, let's all say our names into the microphone so we know who's talking.
Hello, I'm Julian. I'm Steve.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Max.
Wow, Max, you are gorgeous. What's up with that?
Hey, I'll take it. We have like...
There's a mustache connection
Yeah.
going on
mustache
here.
will definitely help, but we're on zero sleep, so I appreciate that.
You guys look good. This feels, I gotta be honest, maybe you guys don't have the same feeling that I do, but this feels like a first date because we briefly talked beforehand and it would be like exchanging messages with one another. And by the end of this, and we'll check back when I'm done talking, I just want you guys to like me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We might be down for some like hand stuff later.
For sure. Oh, that'd be lovely. Oh my God.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, no, that's fine with me. Hey, keep talking.
That went 0 to 1,000 so fast.
Sorry.
All right, cool.
Again, we're on zero sleep.
Yeah.
No, it works out. Do you guys have any bad first date stories?
Oh man.
What's a bad first date?
I would say most of them, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of all of them.
Okay.
I don't
No
know.
good like stories that I can think of. At least.
Really deeply boring people. I don't know. One, there was one date that was like, I showed up and they literally were just kind of like trauma dumping about their ex to me, and I in the middle of it was like, so I'm gonna go, and it was pretty brutal, and that like kind of put me off to dating anyone for a while, forever,
Bringing up the ex on the first date's red flag.
like that was a pretty rough. I was like, so I'm just here to talk about your ex. Cool, all right, great, cool.
What are the other dating red flags we often run into here?
Ooh. I love how quiet everyone gets about this.
Again, very handsome band. I think
Doesn't-
we're taking notes, if anything.
I don't know.
I don't
What do you
know.
have? What do you have?
Nice.
Talking about
I'm too easygoing. I'm like, yeah, tell me about all
Max
your
is a
problems.
golden retriever. Yeah, he's
No problem. Like,
Max can't see a red flag at
no,
all.
that's my top
Yeah,
trait.
he drives. That's kind of. I think all of us collectively are like red flag. What's that? We're all colorblind.
You guys have been on the road for about a month now, and I've heard that you have run into some inclement weather, to say the least. Can you talk about the journey that literally being on the road has been for this tour?
We've actually become storm chasers, I think, at this point.
Congratulations.
We did a drive the other day from Denver to Indianapolis, which is like, to begin with, it's 17 hours, which is just treacherous. So on top of that, we passed 7 tornadoes, I think we counted. We were like minutes away from one crossing paths with us on the highway.
We probably missed it by like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
there was because Max was driving. I was in the passenger seat, and we were like trying to kind of focus through the rain. And we're like, "What is this up here?" And
What
Max,
is this funnel cloud?
Literally, well, Max was like, "Is there a fence in the road?" And I was like, "That's a flipped over semi truck, dude." And then like all of us kind of collectively like followed the debris across, and we're like, "That's a tornado," kind of energy. There was like exploded RVs across the road. It was crazy.
I don't know what it says about us, but the 4 of us were excited for it. Our tour manager was like terrified. We put on Galactic Empire.
Yeah, we were rocking
Put
out.
on some like Star Wars metal music,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Let's go."
Let's do this.
Going 85, 90 miles an hour
Yeah.
through this thing.
When you say in general, you guys are thrill seekers, or is there anything we're really afraid of?
No.
I know
Bring
one
it
thing.
I know
that
one thing Julian's afraid of.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about this right now.
Julian, look at me. Look at
He
me.
has a phobia.
What are you afraid of?
Snakes.
Snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah. they're
Meanwhile,
scary.
I've been actively looking for snakes on this tour, and I can't find one. It's been disappointing.
I got a snake tattoo, and he wouldn't talk to me for like weeks.
A snake tattoo's badass, first of all.
Thank
Second
you.
of all, you've been looking for snakes on
Yeah.
this tour?
Yeah.
And so, like, take home?
I just want to see one in the wild, you know? That was like my Steve Irwin moment. I was like, we're in like Arizona, and I'm just like hunting in the desert for a rattlesnake, but
Yeah,
no
every time
luck.
we stopped, we lost Steve for a little bit because
Yeah.
he was just like off.
Our
in the
tour
desert.
manager would just be like tailing me, just like if this idiot gets bit. I swear to God.
Big sign says "Watch out for snakes."
Yeah.
Steve's like, "I'm in."
I'm like, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, I think we can all agree we're in the tree of trust here. Can we be open and honest for a second?
Please, yes.
We've been on the road for a month now. You guys in a van, sharing rooms, sharing tight spaces. Can we clear the air? Is there anything that maybe one person of the band is doing that is bothering the rest of the band?
Max was on like 10 today this
Yeah.
morning, and I don't know how because we didn't really sleep, but it was just so much. Sorry, Max.
Max, we were driving in here and we're all like trying to sleep in the van, and Max is like smashing water bottles around and screaming, and yeah. So that was definitely. But we already talked about it. We were like,
Yeah.
Max, you need to go to sleep now.
And I did.
It's nap time.
And he did, yeah.
Good,
Again,
good.
golden retriever.
But we're pretty good. I feel like
Yeah.
all of us are like more, or like anything that annoys any of us, we're pretty quick to be like, hey, don't do that. And then it's like, oh, my bad. And then we move on.
I like that. That's healthy communication
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a green flag.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
So they say.
Wow, I
Yeah.
love that. I also, big fan of the music. Let's talk music here real quick before you guys play some songs. New single, On Happy Hour. Tell me about that, because I think it is quite a little ditty.
Thank you. It's kind of funny how it came about. We were in LA working on some music, and we got out of a session and went to a bar, as we do because we like to drink. And we showed up a minute after happy hour ended, and the host was like, "Sorry, you guys just missed it." We're like, "They should call this unhappy hour." And we're like, there's like something there, maybe. We should maybe write a song called Unhappy Hour. And we started it right there at the bar, writing on like bar napkins, and finished it up in the studio a couple days later.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a really beautiful story. What bar was it?
I love this.
It was a yard house.
It was a yard house.
Which in where was it? It's in
LA.
California.
Yeah, I don't remember which
Yeah.
one, but
I don't know. It's based. If you don't know what Yard House is, it's basically just like a slightly fancier Applebee's.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so it's like it's
Yeah.
embarrassing. That's why we all pause. We're like,
What's their app situation like? They do mozzarella sticks? Or what's
Oh,
their-
yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
solid. Yeah,
All right,
They don't
that's-
miss.
yeah. All right, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Are you boys eating well on the road? Are we eating? Are we fed?
Absolutely not.
No. Okay.
No.
We've exclusively eaten to gas stations for like a week. Although we did get some food. I don't know. I've eaten like 1,000 eggs. That's not good. Like hard-boiled eggs at a gas station.
That is
Real sad
gross.
stuff.
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah.
All right. Well, tonight you guys are playing at the Cobra Lounge. They have good food there. So eat at
Yes.
the venue tonight, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, love that.
Wonderful. All right. I'm curious because I feel like with this band, there's been a lot of different eras. I feel like every time you guys come out with a new project, it feels like it's a turning point for the band. How do you guys deal with outside feedback? Are you guys pretty tuned into what people are saying in comment sections and feedback, or are you largely tuned out and just focused on what you guys want to do?
I think we're pretty insular when it comes to writing. And I also think we're pretty transparent as a band. Like, what you see is what you get with us. So I don't know. I think we kind of just hole ourselves in the studio, and I don't know. Writing is a very democratic process for us. So everyone kind of has a voice, and I don't know.
We definitely read the comments, but we kind of laugh at the ones that are mean.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's
Like
good.
it's
That's a
like
good outlook on it.
we like I don't know.
I think we learned a while ago that like chasing a sound that is maybe not so organic or natural to you it becomes clear to an audience, and there's no point in doing what we're doing if we're not being like honest with ourselves. So that's sort of where we're at.
I think that's really nice. I have one last question for you guys before you start playing music.
Yeah.
Did you like me?
Is there going to be a second date?
That's what I'm
I think
for
that-
sure.
I would love a second
Absolutely.
date.
All right, next time you're in Chicago,
yeah.
we're going to do this again, okay?
It's amazing. We're
All right.
still there.
All right, good. Young Rising Suns, everybody.